right, so as y'all saw, we just had us a nice coyote here in this set. We've caught 3 or 4 animals out of this set in particular. It's just a really nice location here. Got a big field back behind us. The road kind of comes in horseshoes right here around the end of the field. And then we've got another trail, kind of like a ATV trail, that comes in right here and just intersects the back edge of this field and this road. So this has been a hot spot on this trap line. And I'm just gonna show you guys real quick what we caught it on, show you the remake, give you just a quick tutorial on the set, and then we're gonna keep moving. All right, so we caught this coyote in just a standard dirt hole set. You can see this little tuft of grass we got right here was our backing. Got an MB 450 closed jaw trap. What I like to use, you guys ought to know that by now. Little piece of polyfill, rolled up nice and tight, about the size of the pan. Goes right under there, keeps all your dirt, rocks, anything like that out from under the pan to make sure that you get a true fire on it when animal steps on it. So we're gonna go ahead and drill our dirt hole back out. I kind of like to wallow the hole out good with the auger, using that big 3-inch auger from Minnesota Trapline Products. It's good eye candy, it's good curb appeal, and good pop when an animal comes by. Already got our trap in the ground. Sifter, hammer, all you need for the remake. And go ahead and dig this bed back out here. This is really good soft dirt, so it makes good bedding, easy trapping dirt. Get our trap reset here. Making sure that pan's nice and level with the rest of the trap. You don't want it sticking up too high and you don't want it dove down or anything like that. Tuck that chain under. Give it a good couple of twist, turn, wiggles in there. And then start packing that dirt in. I pack the dirt around the outside of the jaws first. Make sure it's nice and tight. You can't have any wiggle on these traps if you want to be successful trapping coyotes or anything for that fact. Once we got it packed in around the outside, give it a little sift. Go back and clean it off good where I can see my pan, and then I pack down around the insides of the jaws. The key is, if all this dirt around it is solid and not soft and mushy, you don't want soft, mushy dirt in here. You don't want that animal to feel a difference in the dirt when he's walking around working this set. So we got it good and bedded now. Take us a little bit of dirt and just give this thing just a light sift, just enough to cover it up. And what I like to do, we got a lot of grass and sticks and stuff left over after we sift. I'll take and make just a little subtle piece of fencing with that. Nothing crazy, nothing high, nothing that sticks out and blows the setup is unnatural. Got our bait. Once again, my homemade stuff. This is a blend of ground up deer meat and mice. Give them a good healthy scoop, about the size of a ping pong ball to a golf ball size. When they're digging that set, when they're digging that hole, you want them to know that it's worth their time to sit here and work on it. You don't want such a small piece of bait in there that it doesn't draw their attention. You want that nice good chunk of bait in there that's gonna keep them held at the set for a little while. So I got my little bait spoon here that I made, just a little piece of flat bar that I kind of hammered down into a little spoon, and then a little scoop on the end. So I can use that to punch a lure hole in, and I'm gonna do that right here by this fencing that I left laying down. Got Mark June's Coyote Frenzy, that's what I caught this coyote on, so that's what I'm gonna remake the set with. Give it a good little shake. Couple drops down in that hole. We already got a good bit of scent around here from catching this coyote and from catching the other animals that we caught here. We caught a red fox here, a raccoon, so tons of scent is already in the ground. But I'm gonna give it just a little touch of coyote urine right here on the back end and a little squirt back here behind us out to the road. And there we go, there's a look at the remake. Dirt hole, lure hole, that little bit of grass and sticks and stuff that was left over in the sifter, kind of like a little bit of extra backing, foot guide. And we got our trap, center of our trap's about right here. I'm gonna say that's about 8 to 9 inches back, 2 to 3 inches offset. Right there's the center of the pan. And that's the best, most simple set you can make. It's probably what I run 60 to 70% of throughout the year. We're in the early spring right now. These coyotes are out looking for food. They're hunting. Females should be having pups anytime now. So the males especially are out hunting right now, trying to provide for the den, provide for the females that are getting ready to birth. So now's a really good time to trap. There's turkey eggs on the ground. There's fawning season is about to come around. Go ahead and get ahead of these predators right now before they get on your game later in the spring.